Welcome to Big Dudes, Big Truth, episode number 19, I believe. We are here. Let's get straight into it, man. Everyone's talking about this, so we got to talk about it, right? There was a mass shooting in Buffalo, New York. White supremacist piece of shit running around killing black people. I have been searching consistently for this manifesto. I cannot find it for the life of me. I want to read what this man has said. I can only find what the news pulls out in excerpts. But it was racially motivated, no doubt about it. Oh man, this is what happens in blue states, man. This is New York, right? I think you were saying Buffalo might be red, but this is a blue state.
Look, there seems to be like a reoccurring, thing where blue states that have no rights, you have no way to defend yourself. You have to basically let somebody beat you to death before you can do something back. This is where the majority of this shit happens. Because I like to say that in states where you can carry and protect yourself, you would have died before walking in. Soon as you would have walked in and fired one shot, somebody would have rolled around and caught your ass and got you out the way. That tends to happen a lot. Is a lot of people in red states stop the shit. A lot of the regular people stop the shit before the shit happens. And I also have a feeling that the reason why we can't find the manifesto or more, scripts or more pages of the manifesto is because I think this dude was blue leaning. Meaning, I'm going to drop a bomb on y'all. Don't allow the media to try to tell you that this is a conservative Republican or right type of, hateful type of dude or white Republican type of. Don't let them sway that. I'm going to tell you this. I believe, and you also pointed out that he said something about not liking Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, so multiple news outlets will mention Tucker Carlson, Fox News, and then throw in Ben Shapiro's name just to tie him to it. But according to, I forget which news source it was, there's a picture of him in the manifesto, and it says the Jewish rat. And so he was no fan of
Ben Shapiro or people on the right.
Ben Shapiro, and he's no fan of the right. A quote from PJ Media is he says, "I would prefer to call myself a populist, but you can call me an ethno-nationalist, eco-fascist, national socialist, so a Nazi." National Socialist if you want. I wouldn't disagree with you. He also repeatedly attacks capitalists and rejects the conservative label because he wrote, "Conservatism is corporatism in disguise, and I want no part of it."
So let me lay it out for you in layman's terms. This is what it is. The reason why you cannot find his manifesto online is because, one, we know that the blue tends to tuck a lot of things online, and you can't find a lot of things online whenever the blue is in control of it. And the reason why I feel like conspiracy alert, the reason why I feel like you can't find his manifesto online anymore, because I believe that you could have after it happened and the day after, but now I feel like you can't find it is because you would see that he leans big towards the Democrats and the far blue, you know what I'm saying, neo-Nazi type of Democrats, and they want to hide that from everybody so you guys can just ignorantly believe that this is something of a white supremacist, racist, racist, right-wing type of dude, and they're most likely trying to frame it like that, but while trying to do that, they've already failed. They've already messed up by allowing you to know that he didn't like Ben Shapiro, by allowing you to know that he doesn't like Republicans or anybody on the right. So I want y'all to know that don't let them use this as a tactic to try to gain back anything that they've lost, because we know they've been taking big hits politically, and they've been losing a lot of these Nazi type of things that they had in place and they were trying to push, they're starting to lose it, and people are starting to look crazy at them because of the money and stuff they're starting to allocate towards a war that has not too much to do with us, and they're taking that straight from your pockets and giving it straight to somebody else. So, and I also want to say this to all the minorities real quick. You guys have to start seeing the slavery that's you have to start pay attention to how they taking away your rights and they taking away everything, and don't get caught without anything. Because once again, in another blue state where shit like this could happen, Minnesota, George Floyd, blue state, the school shootings, that was a blue state, or the Sandy Hook, sorry, not to say school shootings, but Sandy Hook, not to bring that up, and I know everything that I'm saying right now is a tragic situation, and I'm not trying to take away from what happened and the people that were affected in it in any way, but all of these states where this crazy shit is happening, it all tends to happen in these states where you can't carry, you can't protect yourself, you have no rights. Planned Parenthood is big. You got the worst type of hoods in these states, and we live in these states and contribute to these states where we have no real rights. And so that leads any and everybody to do whatever they want to do as long as they're crazy enough to do it. It's time to start changing how we think politically, and it's time to start changing how we think about, like, how we think in general. It's time to start really wanting freedom and less of the you go girls and less of the bullshit being thrown in your face. It's time to stop just giving up and allowing somebody to take and think for you and do all of that for you. It's time to start thinking for yourself, because in a state where carrying your gun is legal, he would have probably I'm not saying lives would have been lost, but I'm saying definitely not 10. Maybe not even 5. Probably after the first person somebody would have caught, because everywhere I go out here in Texas, somebody is carrying and somebody is watching. Everybody here is really, you know what I'm saying, really They really make sure they dial in and make sure that everybody is safe. There's people, the regular people, common people, and they want to keep everything safe and secure. So I just want to let y'all know, don't fall for the bullshit. See what's really going on and understand that in these states where you can't even protect yourself, this shit always tends to happen. Use that.
So he believed in something called the Great Replacement Theory, which essentially there's different versions of it, but like the main conspiracy theory version of it is that there's a cabal of evil Jewish people who basically encourage mass immigration, interracial marriages, along with other methods of diluting the white population. That's what the theory claims anyways. And they're saying that Tucker Carlson has pushed this kind of idea, which isn't correct. What it is because we have mass illegal immigration at the border, a lot of normal everyday Americans, me included, are worried that our culture will be diluted because you have a bunch of people coming here who don't share our values nor want to share our values. Most people who come here illegally through the immigration system want to share our values. Like, that's the whole reason they're coming here. They're very pro-America, and you see that a lot with the Cuban immigrants, with Cuban immigrants, Russian immigrants, Hispanic or Mexican immigrants who come through the legal system or the legal immigration system. Like, they're all like super patriotic. It's all the illegal immigrants who come here, you know, in the dead of night through the spaces in our border, who don't necessarily want to share our values in what made our country great.
But is it really because they don't want to, or is it because they need help, and the only people willing to help and give that leg up is the people that want that vote?
Well, help in what? Just the economic help?
Well, not help, and then like kind of like a cheat. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the right, like on the right, as long as you do what you need to do to, you know what I'm saying, be considered an American and get your legal papers and work your way up, that's good. But what if you don't necessarily have to do all of that? What if your way through is, what if you're getting that handout, but they need to vote, so they just want to come and flood the market with the people that want to be in America, so they'll, you know what I'm saying, by any means, they'll give you that leg up and take that vote before you even realize what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You deep in.
Well, so you actually don't even need to believe in any conspiracy theory to understand that illegal immigrants illegal immigrants have a say in national policy, in national elections. Do you know that?
Well,
do you know how?
How?
So, how states are given representatives, the amount of representatives they're given are based on population.
Right.
But not U.S. citizen population, just population.
Population in general.
So California is flooded with illegal immigrants. Because it's flooded with illegal immigrants, they have a bigger population. They get more.
So that's inadvertently giving power to the people that run California.
Yes.
Or giving them a bigger vote.
Yes. So those illegal immigrants actually have a vested say in our national elections. It's crazy. I didn't think of that until Tim Pool brought that up. I was like, oh shit! Like I didn't.
So even without having to go to the polls or coercing somebody to do it, they don't even need to.
Without ever even voting.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, they're pushing everyday Americans' concerns with like the dilution of our culture and like what's good for America with the Great Replacement theory. They're conflating the two. They're not the same thing. They're not the same thing. Okay.
Right.
Just because I think that someone who comes here from a different country should share my values if they want to be here, live here. Not in entirety, but just the baseline American values that America is obviously better. That's why they're coming here, and that we should do what we can to preserve what's good about our country. That just because I have that concern doesn't mean I believe a secret Jewish cabal of people are trying to dilute the white population. I'm not even white, bro. I'm not even white. So you can't even say that about me, okay? I don't care about the white population. I don't care about the dilution of it. But I do care about American culture because that is extremely important. There's a reason why America is better than Mexico, and it is because of our culture.
There's a reason why America is better than the majority of the world. I mean, if Europe was so good, then why are there Europeans living here and they don't want to go back to Europe? You know, if Asia was so much better than America, then why are there so many Asians living out here and they don't want to go back to Asia? Like, let's be real here. Everybody wants to come here and they're getting paid to come here, and they want to. This is a country full of foreigners, and they want to stay here because it's better than the foreign land that they came from. That's just what that is. And every time something goes down, even whether it be war or not, it doesn't even have to be war. It could just be an idle threat made by somebody on Twitter, and now everybody in that one country wants to come over to America because they fear for their life. Like, come on, man. And what a lot of people don't know is, as long as you come to America under pretense that you are in fear of your life and that you're seeking asylum, you automatically get American. You automatically get granted American rights without ever having to actually be an American. And where are they getting that money to start up those to get those rights and to come in, and they're getting that from the people. So everybody should be invested in that. Everybody should be invested in what your country's doing with money that doesn't help you because it's your money. Mm-hmm. So yeah, and don't let them frame this and make you think. Don't allow yourself to just aimlessly believe a headline about, oh, he's a right-leaning racist, and this is not, has nothing to do with that. This has honestly more to do with his more leaning blue, like more left-leaning views and the hatred he's already built up for capitalism than it is anything than it is him aligning with the right. So dodge all the hijack and really pay attention to this and really see how they try to sway this, because they know they starting to lose favor with people. So
and I don't know if this person got a hold of the manifesto before they took it down, because apparently it was available for the day after the shooting and stuff and things like that. But apparently no one can find it now. Well, I haven't been able to find it. We'll say that. But there was a woman I saw in a video. She was a black woman. She's saying that it was revenge for the Christmas parade in Waukesha, Wisconsin, where a black supremacist drove over a bunch of people in a Christmas parade. So, I'm not sure how truthful that claim is, or if it is, but I have not been able to find the damn manifesto. If I can find it, dude, I will.
You won't be. This is Epstein level cover up. So
I'll be able to find
that manifestos would unearth how the belly of the blue beast really, like how evil it, how sick it really is, and they don't want y'all to figure out what's really going on. So they gonna not drop it and let you keep on believing in your head ignorantly that this is a right thing and it has nothing to do with conservatives or Republicans.
Yeah. So, this was recently too, huh? That SUV thing.
Yeah, it probably happened like
in December.
Yeah, December.
Christmas time?
December.
Holy shit! It feels like forever ago, bro.
Well, it was last year.
I mean, they just make. I thought it was like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, dude. Do you remember the news when that fucking shit came out?
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, "Oh, an SUV ran over a bunch of people." I was like, "SUVs don't just run over a bunch of people, bro. Like, it's the SUV's fault, bro."
Yeah.
Who was driving the SUV?
Yeah. That was an autonomous vehicle or something like that.
An autonomous, ultra autonomous fucking instinct, bro. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. So yeah, there's a claim out there, and it was by a black woman. So don't what's it called me. All right, I'm just repeating what I heard, that it was for that Wisconsin incident. But yeah, I don't know. I can't find for the life of me cannot find this fucking manifesto. I don't know. I don't trust the media. Okay, all of them are using excerpts so
they have it, so it's out there, but you can't find it and read it in its entirety for yourself.
Yes.
You have to question that, because the majority of the news, like the people in the news that are giving out the excerpt, like pieces of it, they're blue leaning media.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just see both medias use, like, because the Fox News is using the, he's an eco-fascist, what's it called, hates, doesn't like conservatism because it's corporatism. And then you have the left saying that, oh, it's the replacement theory, and that's because of Tucker Carlson. So they're both just taking excerpts and pointing at each other. I want to know, where the fuck is the whole thing?
Where's the whole thing?
Give me the whole thing so I can read this.
But why?
Don't get me wrong.
Right.
He's a fucking crazy person. He's a lunatic.
Yeah.
So
we don't want to study it.
You can't necessarily trust his words.
Yeah.
But I mean, what was he thinking at the time? I think that's real important. Yeah. I mean, and then the other thing is, like, I've heard prominent left-leaning like newscasters talk about how white people are the problem because they're scared, because they know that they're a dwindling demographic and they're going to be replaced, or they're going to be the minority in 40 years, right? Have you heard this?
No, and it doesn't even make sense. What are they talking about?
Well, they're saying that because of interracial marriage, because of like the Hispanic population has like quadrupled in the last like 40 years or whatever, that in about 40 years, white people are going to be the minority.
Right.
And so they're saying that, oh, they're just scared because they're going to be the minority, and they're in the last throes of their empire falling. At the same time, say the replacement theory is a conspiracy theory, but that is the replacement theory.
That is them right. Yeah.
That is that they just described the replacement theory, and they're like, it's a good thing. Like, oh yeah, they're going to be the minority. Like that's what they're afraid. That's the replacement theory. Now, I don't know. I don't necessarily believe nor care about the replacement theory because I am not white. But I don't know many white people who are, concerned about the replacement theory issue.
Not at all.
I mean, America is great because of our values, because of our culture, not because of a skin color. Don't get me wrong. White people did come here and conquer
But nobody knows. I still don't know what a white person is. So that's really not real, because what is a white person? And really, when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, like I just said prior, there's always going to be something to make Europeans come to America. So there won't be a lack of, because you could just reach and grab any European/Asian, bring them into America and classify them as the white person. It's not even a thing. So there won't be a lack of, because they just go into the conveyor belt of foreign and bring the foreigners over and classify them white.
Yeah.
There's even cases of Africans coming from Africa and classifying themselves as white. It's a social construct. It's not even a thing. Mm-hmm. So even in that argument, it's really an argument of nothing.
Yeah, well, genetically, none of us are different.
There's
just a combination of recessive and dominant genes, and so we either produce more melanin or we don't. But as far as like brain capacity, like,
and the only reason logically why melanation and melanin is prominent is because you live on a planet where there's a sun. That's the only reason why there's heat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only reason why over time evolution has decided that people that has melanin, or that has good protection against the sun, can survive, because you live on a planet that has a sun. Because
the sun is a motherfucker, bro.
Because it's a sun. So
you ever been sunburnt? Jesus Christ.
No. Yeah, you can't. I don't think I even wore sunscreen.
That was a dumb question. That was a dumb question on my part.
You ever been sunburnt? Nah, bro, I'm pretty good on that. In the grand scheme of things, like this, I survived, right?
That was a dumb question. My fault.
No, you good.
Oh man, but yeah, all right. Shit, I guess we've harped on this one enough. This is we've harped on this one for 20.
No, let's stretch it. Let's keep on going. So no, I'm playing around. All
right, but abortion protests are still sparking up everywhere over the Roe v. Wade issue. I watched a podcast yesterday where there was, or no, not yesterday. It was last week. I watched Michael Knowles debate a true, like, pro-abortion person. Mm-hmm. Like, they're not even like pro-choice; they're pro-abortion.
Yeah, pro-kill children, babies,
and they actually go at it. Like, he's super friendly. He remains super. They both kind of remain super friendly throughout the entire thing. It's really cool. It's really interesting to watch. But the point that the person keeps making is that it's the woman's body, but it's not. Like, the baby has a completely different genetic
body,
code.
Right? Yeah,
it's not even body, just completely different genetic code.
Yeah.
Like, it has its own brain activity, its own well, go ahead. My bad.
I just thought about this. What race was this person that was defending abortion?
I think they were white.
Who's the majority of people that get abortions performed?
Black women.
So is it racist?
I'm dead. Well, okay, so
to protect black babies being dead?
Well,
come on, let's speak about it.
No. I agree. Look, Planned Parenthood was started by Margaret Sanger. All right, she was a known eugenicist.
But T, okay, let's take all that out, because that might be too much for people that's watching. That might be too much, right? Even if that's too much, what if I'm a known Mexican hater, right? Mm-hmm. And my way of killing Mexicans is by them killing their babies, mm-hmm. right?
Yeah.
But I'm arguing that Mexicans should kill their babies.
They should have the right.
They should have the right to kill their babies.
It's their freedom. Right?
Does that not make me a racist person?
Yes. But so I don't traffic in conspiracy theories. I can only traffic in what I can really prove. Okay. Yeah. So really proven. Okay. Margaret Sanger was a eugenicist.
Yeah.
She advocated for the stopping of the growth of the black population. Okay. Now, she succeeded because in the last, I think it was like 40 or 50 years, the Hispanic population has quadrupled. But But to be fair, it's because Hispanic women are extremely fertile. Okay, you got to text them with condoms on your thumbs just so that they don't get just in case. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. So they have the populations, right? And I forget what percentage we started with, but we're now up to like 20 something percent. It's more than quadrupled. We were at like 5% or something like that, and we're at like 20 something percent. The black population has stayed at 13%, has not grown. Black women are the largest group to get abortions. Planned Parenthoods are specifically put in poor black communities, strategically
placed.
Poor black communities. This woman succeeded in her mission. Would you say that it is a good thing that a eugenicist succeeded in her mission to stagnate the growth of the black population? And if you would, and you advocate for the killing of black babies, because that's what it is, it's homicide, is that a good thing?
And then it's really a half-baked plan, because if you really just wanted to just end the generations of black people, you would try to figure out how to kill the sun, right? Because what evolution says is any people that can live underneath the sun can populate underneath the sun, right? Mm-hmm. So say we run out of sunscreen or run out of things to protect, the skin, and you just got to go raw natural. You got to go natural with it. If we take away all like the advancements we've gotten with technology and science to where people who are not heavily melanated can survive, evolution says some people gonna die, and some people that got higher concentrate, the higher amount of melanin is gonna keep on going. So if you wanted to just kill black people, just kill the sun, and then before you know it, everybody gonna be white.
Oh my God! Kill the sun,
right? So this is a weak plan. You didn't think this one out, and you're not really you're not really evil genius like you think you want to be. So you just killed the sun.
So do you think Bill Gates has some vested interest in killing?
Come on, does he want to kill the sun?
He
trying to get niggas out of here. Does he want to kill the sun? Bill is smart.
He wants to put metal flakes in the air so that it reflects the sunlight off of the earth.
Then he's trying to get niggas out of here. They must have realized that the stock of what they had is running out, and they need niggas going quicker.
Come on, bro. He's just concerned about global warming. Climate change. Climate emergency.
Who benefits from this? What benefits from the sun going away? What benefits from the sun not having the sun rays hit Earth? What benefits?
Disease. Because no, swear to God, bro, swear to God, because
so you're telling me somebody who historically is known for passing and giving diseases wants the increase of diseases?
Because if you don't have the sun, you have a lack of vitamin D, and your immune system cannot take. That was the problem with COVID. People who lacked vitamin D were like significantly more likely to die.
So what you're technically saying is, if you don't want the sun, you want everything to die. You want total hibernation mode, 24/7.
I don't know.
365.
Bill Gates says we're overpopulated, man. He says we got to shrink the population.
Bill Gates said I could do it in the snow. Bill Gates said, get these niggas out of here. I'm tired of these foods.
Oh my God.
I'm tired of these plants. I'm tired of these trees. I'm tired of this water, and I'm tired of these niggas. Get them all out of here. Man, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, that is.
Nah, but realistically, what I was saying though, that like I don't know why anybody's ever reversed the conversation, because Democrats seem to do it all the time. Mm-hmm. This is why you need free thinking, used to be Democrats who also succeed in flipping shit. Mm-hmm. Because if you're not black and you're arguing for abortion, then you're openly arguing the death of black babies.
If you're arguing for abortion.
You're arguing for abortion.
Yes.
How is that not openly racist?
Because it's a rebranding, bro. We talked about this.
No, but I'm
they've
just
successfully rebranded themselves.
I'm only saying it because you know it. Mm-hmm. I know it. But for the people in the back that think that my body, my choice, no justice, no peace, all that bullshit y'all be on. Think about it like this: you have somebody who is not you, who is not of your minority status, since you want to claim it so hard, who's arguing for your minority death.
No, I don't know. Okay, yeah. If you put it that way, yeah.
So I just want the
bro.
ABC so people who don't think for themselves can see the person that wants you dead is arguing for your death, and you sitting there like, right.
Yeah, we need Michael Jackson here, bro. A, B, C.
That's
E, C is
crazy.
1, 2, 3.
Is that not crazy?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, bro. Down. Yeah. Okay. If you put it that way, yeah, most definitely.
And then we got the same people that want to kill us, right? Right? We white people hate blood. Okay, you got the same people who are like, nah, who also don't get abortions because the people that's arguing for us don't do what we do. So they're like, nah, but you shouldn't kill babies though. So it's like the people that you say those are evil, Republican, white, Jesus, whatever you got to say you want to say. The people that you say hate you the most are arguing for the birth of your children.
And yeah, I wouldn't say it's not like white Jesus because it's the left that has the white savior complex. They think they need to save they think that they're so anointed that they need to save the minority populations, right?
By killing them. We
got to save them from themselves.
By killing them, well, I got it. I finally got it. You don't have the power to protect yourself. I want to protect you. You might die, but I will protect you.
As a matter of fact, you will die.
You will 100% die. But I will protect you and your rights.
We will kill your children.
Through death. And I've also showed you that even when you die, I'll still vote. You'll still vote for me, and I'll still make sure you're represented through death.
Yeah, bro.
Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Damn.
Hashtag Black Lives Matter. So post the black square, bro. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard when you have people who, on the people from the conservative standpoint have a moral question, right? They have a moral argument against abortion, right? Their argument is that you're taking away the life of the innocent, and the others or the left is saying, it's the right of the mother to kill the life of the innocent.
I don't think this is a fair argument.
Why?
I think only the aborted should be. I think we should interview aborted children.
How do you propose we do this?
We have mediums that do everything else.
My man.
So I think that we need to get the input of the aborted and have them speak on it. That's the only way this can be fair.
So what you want to get? Yeah. You want to roll up a Ouija board?
We're gonna have to go that route.
Conjure up the spirits.
We're gonna have to look. For the first time, it's not gonna be a movie or nothing like that. That's gonna.
It's not gonna be a movie.
No movies, no fluff. We get the Ouija board, or we get the spiritual people, the Ouija boards. We get them all. We get them all in one room. We get heavy coverage of it, and everybody close their eyes and do their ward. They do whatever they do, and they ask the board, "I want to talk to the aborted," and then we gotta get it. That's how you do it. That's how. I mean, come on. You don't you don't fight for the people that you're representing and not know how they feel, right?
Oh my God.
Right?
Oh God.
Even though historically that's what's been done, but in this situation we need to talk to the source, right? This is fair, bro.
We need to talk to the source.
Oh, and get it on camera.
Oh my God.
4K.
We're gonna have fucking who is it? What's your name? Fucking not Lana Del Rey. Or is it Lana Del Rey, the one who was singing to spirits? The one who was singing to the spirits.
Was it Katy Perry or?
No. It wasn't. It wasn't. No.
Demi Lovato or something.
Yeah. There you go. Singing to spirits about fucking talking about fucking. I feel your pain. The men need to leave the room. This person the spirit was molested. Like what? Excuse me, sir.
Bro, we need to get the whole coverage. We can throw a con. You know how the Democrats do? They put the concert on first. Get the money from the concert. You know what I'm saying? Get everybody happy and hype about nothing, and then we get to the meat and potatoes of it. We got to get the aborted have to speak, and in 4K we can really see if the room starts shaking and all of that.
Bro, swear to God.
It's time to start representing the people it's time to start representing the feelings of the people that you say you represent.
Very true. Very true.
Very true.
All right. I'll agree with you. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue with you no more. All right. All right. Well, hopefully I'll have the other video edited. I wanted to share a nice anime clip that has been developed by some people close to my heart,
right?
About the Ultra MAGA and the MAGA King. You hear Joe Biden call Trump the MAGA King?
Yeah, I think I see. Yeah.
So I'm hopefully gonna have that video done at the end of this. If not, I'll put it out separately. But I'm gonna try to tie it here at the end of this. Shit, man. All right. I guess we can wrap it up right there. We're at 36 minutes. I want to try to keep this quick. So, you're back on social media.
Yeah, no, I'm not on social media. I'm back doing videos, but I'm on social media. I'm on Facebook right now because I'm trying to complete my. I'm trying to get furniture, bro. But then other than that, if y'all want to donate furniture pieces. So yeah, dead. But nah.
All right, Anointed Rant
on YouTube.
On YouTube, YouTube//Anointed Rant.
I got a new song that's dropping. It's called it's gonna be called Ghost of the Aborted. And I'm going to be speaking through the spirit attached to me. And we're going to be speaking directly so you know exactly how we all feel. All
right. And you can follow me here at The Patriotic Bean, Big Dudes, Big Truth Podcast. On social medias at The Patriotic Bean or Patriotic Bean. It's been real, y'all. And we will see y'all in the next episode.
Yes, sir.
Peace.